Otherwise, I would have left Hyderabad long back. I was in Ahmedabad, I was in Delhi, I was also in Bangalore. But people ask me, where did you settle? I don't settle, but I keep flying from Hyderabad because Hyderabad is the most connected place. And I'm sure Ahmed is also here because of that, right? He is planning a big business. He thought in India and all the UAE countries, Hyderabad is the best place. You are all blessed. But children, Hyderabad produces probably the maximum number of IIT aspirants. Hyderabad produces the maximum number of engineers. But out of 100, only 4% gets job. Therefore, most jobless, should I add useless? No. Useless, not useless. Useless youth in India is also in Telangana now. The population of youth in Telangana is much more than the national average population of youth. So people are going to have trouble if not educated well, not to keep the skill development well. Yesterday we were roaming around the place, Amirpet, and we found all the skill development happens there than the colleges. There are different hubs in which different skill development happens from the private parties. I'm sure Hyderabad has got all the best possibilities. It doesn't matter which school you belong to, but it matters which company you have. If you have good company and good people around you, you can make differences. I was not a good student. I never had a stage like this my school days. I am from a very, very small village where no such program. I am from a Malayalam medium. I never would have had a trust like this in my childhood. I wore my footwear after my 10th class. I am from such a village. I was second class. That means almost a failure in 10th class. I was thrown out of the school being worst student in 8th class. TC was given by headmaster saying get out of the school. So I envy on people who get awards, rewards, prizes and all that, which I could not get in my childhood. But same school I went back to give prizes as chief guest. So I tell you, if you think it doesn't matter what is your background, foreground matters. And you have to create a good foreground. I was just asking, I will not tell the number, don't worry. 26 students in 10th class. It's a good number for me because when I was in 8th class, 27 students were there. And 9th class, number 1 less, 26. That is because they decided in 10th class, 27 people will not get first class. Those days 60% first class. Like your grade G10. But then they throwed me out and made it 26. And they were right. All the 26 got good marks. Only one fellow who will not get was thrown out. But I guarantee you, you give me all the 26 students, I will make them the best in this country, or maybe US state syllabus. Best in the state syllabus for all the examinations. That I can guarantee. 2 months are good enough. As simple as that. Because I have done this experiment of changing students from the worst to the best. It's not that teachers are bad. It is not that students are bad. How many of these 26 students go for tuition? All of now you are not going. I don't know. If you wanted to get good marks, I suggest don't go for tuitions from now at least. You should have good company. Don't study alone. Write as if there is a blog written by me, 30 students to points to students for writing exams and 20 points to parents and teachers who support them. 30 points. People have followed just this. and they got best marks. It's very simple. You are in 10th class? Can you guess all the 100% questions which are going to come in your exams? How much percentage you can guess? Yeah, 50% you can guess. You ask your friend how much you can guess. Keep asking this, all the 26 students sit together on a day, decide which are all the questions which are going to come in exam. Only prepare them in the next 2 months. All of you will get the best marks. You understood? Don't have to read the whole syllabus. For knowledge, you need to read syllabus, you must understand. That is education. I am into this business for long years. From LKG nursery, I have a great concept of, and again, from here little far, I have to cross this when I go to Pragati Garden. 2 years back, I started a project which was called Shiksha, that is my trust. Grandma Child Care Education System, in which new education policy says age 3 to grade 3 has to be informal. But I'm sure this school is not going to do that. Not this school. No schools will do that. Because there is no model available. How to do that, nobody talks. But I have a model which I did almost 15 years back. Before NEP thought about it. So I thought I should start that. Soon after NEP came, I inaugurated, but luckily professor stopped it. So I have a reason to say it is not practical because COVID did not help. It's actually a reason to say. There is no courageous school management, school principal, school administration who will say, let us do it. If the school is ready, I will work for that. We can make this informal NEP model school to show the world, show that other teachers in India, to say that we have a model here which is NEP. So I keep saying, from KG to the highest I teach. Getting marks is very simple because you must learn how to write exams. What is required for most of the girls perform well or boys perform well? Yeah. Reason is, when they go to exam hall, they lose their patience. They want to run away from exam hall. Correct or not? They want to finish exam. We have no time because they have a lot of patience. These two are dangerous enemies for examination. So what I do is, I make the silent people violent and violent people silent. Problems are solved. Right? So make them write exam. So next 60 days, all of them have got 24 hours multiplied by 60. Forget about it. 8 hours multiplied by 60. Forget. 4 hours multiplied by 60. That means they can write nearly 120 examinations. 120 examinations if you practice, you will get good marks. You don't require anybody's support. You will require your friend's support. So what you should do is, every friend of yours should make a question paper, give it to your friend next day morning and ask them, answer if you can. Will you not make the toughest question paper? When you make the toughest question paper, have you studied that subject or not? Number one. If your friend gives a question paper and asks you to write, if you don't get full mark, will you not ashamed of it? So will you not study and come? And then give the answer sheet back. Teachers have no role. You can take the rest. And give the answer sheet to the other student. Ask them to. Yeah, generally teachers don't correct, they only evaluate. I am very good in my vocabulary. Very sharp in my vocabulary. They only evaluate and give marks. Do the teachers correct? Very rarely. I will correct you. What is to be done is, give rending a pen to all the 26 students. Ask them to correct the friend's answer sheet, which is written in blue or black ink, return it back with the rending full. If you want to correct your friend's answer sheet, you will have to learn the whole subject. 4 times revision is over. You understood? So there are small tricks which gives you a big mileage in your life. I can go on and on, but I am not doing it. Because she told already 15 minutes, I think I crossed 30 minutes now. Because she is not looking at watch, she is not looking at watch. I continued. I am only looking at two watches. Right? Watch means watch. So I am watching the watch. Right? Thank you. God bless you. I must thank the madam. I must thank her. You know, soon after the class which I had with her, she only told once, you must come to my school, which is my mother is a mistress there, she can decide. So she invited that day itself. That's why I am here. So love you for that. Thank you. All the best. God bless you, inshallah. See you somewhere sometime. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for your inspirational, enriching, and motivational speech. I promise you, sure, we'll have a session with outgoing batch. Very soon, I'll let you know the schedule. Now, he has graced this occasion, made it very successful. I'm so happy because this is first of its kind function after a long gap, after the complete corona pandemic situation. We are now back to normal. The great celebrations happened because of Sir and his presence. Parents, it's your presence today. The program is very beautiful. Thank you, parents, for being with us for a long time. I thank Honorable Sir. Please take your seat, sir, and accept the token of love. I request Madam. Advance Assembly, sir. This is the former. Memento as the token of love. Thank you, sir. Now I request the teacher to propose vote of thanks.
On behalf of the management, principal, staff and students of GNHS High School, I thank our honorable chief guest for being with us this morning in spite of his busy schedule. I also thank the parents for being a part of our Republic Day celebration. And last but not the least,